Hey everybody, this is Kyle, trainer at CMAC, and today I wanted to talk about resizing footage in your editor. Sometimes you have a video file or a photo that's bigger than your editing frame size, or you have something that's smaller and you want it to fit the screen or fill the screen, and it might not be doing that right away. So I have a video file that's almost 4K. It was a time lapse from a GoPro. I was riding my bike, and you can see another tutorial about how I turned all of those still images into a single video file for easier editing. But right now, it's actually a 4:3 video file that's almost 4K. And when I dropped it into my 1080p timeline, it cropped the center. Basically, it took a center rectangle and is playing the 1080p size right inside there. But I could use all the way out to the edges of the frame and just trim either a little bit off the top or off the bottom or a little bit of each. So to do that, there's a couple of ways. Some people like to just secondary click the video file in the timeline and do scale to frame size. But that doesn't exactly work because now I've got black bars on the side and it's playing this 4:3 file inside of the 16:9 frame size. So that's not exactly what I want. So I'm going to turn that off. And I'm actually going to double click the file and go to Effect Controls in the top left. From here, I can open up the Motion panel. And inside here is a scale option. I can take this 100% scale and pull it down until I see black on the sides there. And I'm just going to blow it back up so I don't see any black on the left or right side. And now I can use this position option. The right number is your y-axis. The left number is your x-axis. So I want to drag my y-axis. I want to move it this direction because if I move it down, I just see road, but I want to see that sky. So I'm going to pull that up. So I see just a little bit less than half of the frame is road. Majority of the frame is sky because that's the more interesting part. And now I'm ready to edit. I can trim this up. I can move things around. But that's how I got the frame size to fit in Premiere. If I were using Final Cut, it's very similar. I've got the same video file in my 16:9 1080p timeline, but I want it to fill the screen. All I have to do is use the tools inside of the inspector. If the inspector isn't open, it's just this little toggle button here, and here's a scale slider. Awesome. But since Final Cut automatically scaled to frame size, which is fine, I just have to take this scale and bump it up. From here, I can grab the y-axis again, and I can drag it around where I want it to be, probably use more of the top half of the frame for this time lapse, and I'm ready to go. So yeah, sometimes you've got an image that's too small and you need to blow it up. Sometimes you've got an image or video file that's too big and you need to scale it down. You can do that really easily with the scale slider and the position sliders in both Adobe Premiere and Apple Final Cut Pro. If you have any other questions about editing or production, feel free to email us at info@cmac.tv. Otherwise, we'll see you soon.